Too good to be true.
Welcome back to the Action Wrestling fans. Green Mountain Wrestling still here in Colchester, Vermont, partying down with the students and faculty of St. Michael's College, having a great time, having a blast. And nowhere to lie, in the last 10 minutes, the crowd has literally doubled. People are hearing what's going on from all around and flocking to the field to see what Green Mountain Wrestling is all about. We couldn't be happier to have them. Peter DeLonge with you on the call. Thanks so much for joining us. Coming out of the ring, a very complicated man with a complicated last few months. Last time we saw him, he was losing in the first round of the Green Mountain Classic to Don Freeze, and then interfering in Don Freeze's next match to cost him his advancement to the finals. Now, he hasn't given a reason as to why he did that. I spoke to him earlier, would not explain himself, but he did say that he still appreciates GMW and the fans. He just doesn't like college kids, is what he told me. And here we are at St. Michael's College. Things aren't going to go well for him, and he's already making sure the crowd knows exactly how he feels about them. And something tells me they feel the same right back at him. Now, Diego Alvarez is going to be going up against two familiar opponents, one of which this man he knows very well. His former tag team partner. A relationship turned very sour. They ended their rivalry in a cage match, a very violent matchup that saw Johnny Pierce come out on top. And Diego Alvarez ended up turning a new leaf and changing his attitude up because of it. But someone who will never seemingly change his attitude is this man. Apparently claiming himself the king of Pierce Mountain. Or maybe the king of Green Mountain, who knows? You can never tell with these guys. Flanked by the very beautiful, very dangerous Selena Hicate. These two are an incredibly dangerous duo. And it seems they have some countrymen and women ready to pledge fealty to them here, bowing down to Green Mountain royalty. And this is just gonna feed the ego of Johnny Pierce and Selena Hicate. Regardless of that, Johnny Pierce in this matchup with that crocodile staff that he's been known to use on many an occasion. Sometimes Selena Hicate uses it from the outside of the ring. In whatever form it's used, it's always been very successful at getting whatever job done they need to get done. Papi Guapo. Look at this! Johnny Pierce has found his people. Already called them his loyal subjects. Good grief. We're never going to hear the end of it. Well, something tells me this is going to change up the dynamic quite a bit here. Goof juice in hand. Larenz Markell makes his return to Green Mountain Wrestling. The last time we saw Larenz Markell was back at Slamville and Danville, which you can go back on this Green Mountain Wrestling YouTube page and watch for free. We've got years worth of footage for you to go back and enjoy. Please take advantage of that. Hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay up to date. Larenz Markell enjoying being amongst the college kids here. I'm 45, everybody's a kid to me. No disrespect, man. Markell, another can of goof juice. Hold on a second. Listen to this crowd. This is incredible. I'm ready to have some fun. The crowd's ready to have some fun. Hopefully you watching at home are ready to have some fun. Before we go any further, let's kick it over to Big Tone, Tony Morse, for the opening announcements.
The following contest is a three-way dance. There will be no countouts, no disqualifications. The first man to scoring pinfall or submission will be declared the winner.
Let's go, Swami! Fall down, say!
Hailing from Lake City, he is unleashing
chance of that being true. He's showed me some of his DMs. Crazy, crazy stuff. I don't know if anybody else saw, but I saw Johnny Pierce slip Tony Morse $10 to call him King Pierce. Demanding Morse bow down to pledge his loyalty to the crown. Oh! Forced to kneel, forced to take the knee by Selena Kate. Morse not happy about it. Not a fan of being subjected to such things, Tony Morse. McCain exits to the outside, but keep your eye on her. This is a three-way dance, a triple threat, which means no count-out, no disqualifications, no holds barred, basically. Selena Kate pretty much has free reign to do whatever she wants here. She's taking Johnny Pierce's stuff to the back, but she's always going to be lurking. Make no mistake about it. Matchup has begun. Listen to this crowd. This is crazy. Johnny Pierce calling for quiet now. Demanding a gesture of loyalty here. I don't think Larenz Markell is up for it. And Alvarez, hip gyrations tell us all that it ain't happening. It's hard to describe the feel in the air right now. Besides it being incredibly cold, the crowd of college students and faculty have gotten closer to the ring. We've got a walkway, but they keep creeping closer. Diego Alvarez heads to the outside, says, you guys go ahead. Rising knee strike by Larenz Markell. Back elbow hits the king in the jaw. Can't believe I'm calling him that. Off the ropes now, Markell. Shoulder block, but Pierce only staggered. Goes to the back elbow, misses. Off the ropes is Markell. Another shoulder block. Scoops up Markell, but Markell floats over to the back. Shotgun drop kick. Sends Pierce to the corner. Splash in the corner now. Pierce in trouble. Oh, reverses it now. Up and over goes Markell. Couple of elbows right below the chin. Markell now up on the top turnbuckle from the middle rope. Missile drop kick finally takes the big man down. The king has fallen. And now Alvarez sees his opportunity. Markell heard it coming a mile away, out of the way just in time. Crashes into Pierce. Off the back. Assisted splash in the corner by Markell. Alvarez misses with the clothesline. Markell picks him up. Sends him on the ropes. Alvarez trying his best to defend from the unfortunate fate that he's suffering right now. Oh no! Pierce over as well! And Markell taking full advantage of the situation. Both men feeling it. Alvarez heads into the headlock. Sent off the ropes now. Markell Bipasso. Up and over, back body drop. And the crowd is loving every second of this. Quarter capture clothesline. Lets him go. Heads to the outside. But Pierce sees the writing on the wall, heads over and grabs the leg of Markell and eats a boot for his troubles. But that was enough. That was enough to cause a distraction. distraction and give Diego a moment. But Markell was ready for it. Springboard off the top rope. Elbow to the side of the jaw. Goes for the cover. No. 2 count only. This ridiculous matchup continues on. It's only ridiculous because of the ridiculous crowd and participation. And I mean ridiculous in the best way possible. Shots to the head. Oh, Markell finally. The numbers game catches up with him. Going for the sexiest neck breaker. Oh, laced up boot. Laced up boot from Johnny Pierce. Diego Alvarez saw that coming a mile away. He knows very well what it's like to eat one of those boots. And now, it's like old times. The cold hard guapos on the same page once again, if only for a moment. But maybe a moment is too much. Pierce picking Markell up, sending a headbutt his way. As him caught in the corner, some Kevin Nash style back elbows. Nasty chop by Papi Guapo. And Markell probably feel like he's in a 2-on-1 situation, a handicap match in Green Mountain Wrestling 2023. And this is a side of Papi Guapo we haven't seen come out in a while. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm still not convinced that he's back to his old ways. But this is starting to nudge me in a different direction here. Here's keeping him in the corner, crushing blow across the sternum. Sends him into the opposite corner with authority, crashing into that top turnbuckle. And Pierce applying the proverbial crown once again. And this is scary. When the cold hard guapos were a thing, these guys were near unbeatable. It's been a while since we've seen these two working together. It's kind of scary. Full Nelson applied by Johnny Pierce. Diego Alvarez sizing him up and getting ready for something. Softening up the abdominal region. Markell in trouble here. If these guys continue to work in tandem, it's just a matter of time before Markell succumbs. But Markell ain't done yet. He's got plenty of fight left in him. Fights his way free from Pierce, but Pierce goes right back to the full Nelson. And a full Nelson slam in the middle of the ring. But wait, Alvarez waiting for his moment and finally picking it, going for the cover. Now, all's fair in love, war, and triple threat matches. And there are no long-term team-ups in this kind of matchup. Placing the boot right into the throat. Larenz Markell. And the hip gyrations, the pelvic motion. I don't know, I saw some eyebrows go up on that. I'm not gonna lie. Nice snap suplex. Gets all of it. Rubbing the forearm across the bridge of the nose. No real damage being done, just an incredibly annoying feeling. Something that can easily frustrate your opponent. Up and over. Oh, goes to the cover. Has it locked in. Ow. Nearly had him there. Catches a clothesline, turns it around, go for a backslide pin. Turns it around now. Sexiest neck breaker coming up. Alvarez nails it. And taking a moment to jaw jack with the crowd. I don't know how smart that is. now. Rolls out. Ducks a clothesline from Alvarez. Springboard for the middle. Back elbow. Beautifully done. Nails it. Goes for the cover. What happened? No, Pierce pulled him off just in time. Pierce pulled him off just at the last moment. Go for the choke slam. Markell. Ah! Cutter in the middle. Now, 2 count only. Match continues. This is starting to look like a car crash with bodies everywhere. Markell getting back up to his feet. The adrenaline pumping through his veins. Pierce now goes for the cutter again, but defends against it. Sent it in the elbow. Alvarez catches a knee. Choke slam coming up. Choke breaker. A choke slam into that net breaker from Diego Alvarez.
This guy sucks.
And now former partners, former rivals. Which is it? Are they back to being partners or back to being rivals? Okay, that pretty much that answers my question. Alvarez swinging as hard as he can, and Pierce barely moving. Catches Alvarez by the throat. Crowd calls for it. Now! Defends with a knee strike right to the jaw. Gets another one in. Alvarez with a flurry of offense. DDT! DDT! Goes for the cover. Now! Pierce will not stay down. Shoulders up once again. Hooks Markell up now. Has the leg. Fisherman suplex. Holds on to it with the bridge. No! Still not enough. And Alvarez, the frustration showing through, and I can sympathize. He is pulling out all the stops and just can't seem to keep anybody down. Oh! Quick pin! 1, 2, no! Markell almost had it there. Pierce! Pierce nearly cuts Diego Alvarez in half. Markell saw it coming, out of the way just in time. Now, on the second rope, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Now, caught out of midair. Pierce catches him, up on his shoulder. Running up, power slam. Gets the cover, and that's it. King Pierce is victorious. And the Pierce dynasty has apparently been born, and his countrymen and women are here to show their loyalty and celebrate along with royalty. Johnny Pierce picking up a huge win over 2 incredibly athletic individuals. All 3 men putting on a heck of a show, but Pierce finding a way to break past the defenses and overpower both men. And he didn't even need Selena Hecate to run. Oh, an offering made is squandered on the grounds of St. Michael's College. The king has spoken. Pierce is off. Perhaps to Al's French fries for a celebratory dish of hot spuds.
So awesome.
Folks, don't go anywhere. The action continues here at St. Mike's College. Vermont Wrestling has plenty of action to come. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss what we have next.